Hey everyone, my name is Bram and I'm one of the founders of Baserow. It's been truly amazing to see so much interest and activity from the Brazilian community lately. We've noticed a growing number of videos about Baserow popping up on YouTube. It's exciting to see how you're using the platform and helping others to get started. Thank you for that. I also want to give a special thanks to Louise for organizing the Baserow community meetup and bringing this event to life. Local events like these help people discover Baserow and we truly appreciate it. We're excited to share what we're working on with some new features that we think you're going to like. One of the features that I would like to show you is the automations. This is still in progress, but once this is going to be launched, and we're aiming somewhere in July to launch this product, is from the Create New button in your left sidebar. You're going to have the ability to choose automation as well. From there, you would see like a canvas where you can select a trigger, what causes the automation to start. This could be something simple like when a row is created, updated, or deleted, or maybe an integration with a third party, even Airtable we're going to integrate with at some point, or a schedule like every 15 seconds or every 15 minutes or every hour or something like that. And you're going to be able to chain multiple actions next to it, right? So as soon as you've defined your trigger, you could say, okay, now I want to create a row in Baserow or update a row in Baserow, or maybe repeat over some array or list that you might have or apply certain conditions. So the automations are going to be like a simple form of automations. It's not going to be super advanced like a Zapier or an N8N or a Make, for example. It's really going to be if you're building something in Baserow in the platform and you don't want to leave or integrate with a different tool. If you want to have like a simple automation, maybe something that sends an email, for example, then the idea is that you can stay in the platform and do it directly here. Another feature that we've been working on, and this one is very early stage, is the AI assistant. So the idea is that in the left sidebar here, you can click on AI Assistant, and from there it will open this conversational window where you can ask questions about Baserow. So the assistant will know our documentation really well, so it's going to be able to help you answer a question or find you a certain feature in Baserow that you might need and you don't know where it is. But it's also going to be able to execute actions in Baserow. So if it knows that you're looking at this view, for example, and maybe you want to ask it, hey, I want to see only rows that are going to be in a done state. It's going to propose an action plan because it will never execute an action without you actually confirming it. So as you can see here, it's asking, hey, no problem. I can create a filter. This is what I'm going to do. And then you can either confirm through by responding to the LLM, or you can click on the yes button, for example. This is a very simple example. What it should eventually be able to do is also solve much more complicated use cases, right? So maybe you're a new user in Baserow and you have no idea what to do with it. You could ask the AI agent, like, solve a project management use case for me. And then if you don't have anything, it can propose a much more detailed action plan for you. Or it, for example, says, hey, I'm going to create a database. In this database, I'm going to add this projects table and a task table with these fields. Maybe even propose to build a portal for your customers, for example. It's going to be really advanced. And the idea is that it should be a conversational agent. So it's not just initially creating things, but once it has been created, it should also have the possibility of iterating on top of it. Like maybe you say, oh, but for this project, I also want to keep track about a timeline in the Kanban view, for example. Then the AI assistant knows what data you have in there, and it will propose additional actions on top of that it will execute for you. Last but not least, maybe some small progress. This is actually my development environment with all the latest changes in development. This is the automation. So as you can see, it's already here. and it's working semi. It kind of loads the page that you're supposed to see. The team has been working on a lot of things in the background, so a lot of work has already been done, but it's not yet reflected in the front end here. So as you can see, if I hit this plus button, it just create some notes here, and yeah, it doesn't actually do anything yet, but we hope within 1 or 2 weeks from today, and as you can see, it's May 23 today. We hope to be able to have like to be able to execute a full workflow, like with a trigger and an action, and maybe an action on top of it. So it's really exciting. The team is doing an amazing job on this front, and we're definitely going to keep you all posted about it. Thanks again for being part of the Baserow community. Keep building with Baserow and keep sharing what you're building. That is always very inspiring for the whole team. Thanks again.